Thanks. All right. So hi and welcome. I'm Caroline Ryder. And this beautiful thoroughbred here is off the track as of a week ago, retired. He's 7 and sound, and he will be for sale. He's magnificent, magnificent personality and mover. This is his first training day, his first retraining, restarting. So I just want to show you guys how he's going to enter the gate and how I'm going to work on the 3 key areas that I always want to focus on when restarting a horse, especially a racehorse or any horse that's been in a discipline, has been showing or competing and or racing and has been on adrenaline for a long time. So he's got a really calm demeanor. It's obvious. He's very, very curious, very sweet, very playful. Yet he has a lot of stress. He holds his lower lip really tight and he is prone to cribbing. So I'm going to work on the cribbing because the cribbing is a way for a horse to release anxiety and release endorphins. And I know that through my work, especially rehabilitation work, everything is about getting him out of his adrenaline, getting him calm, and so that he can start to release endorphins, which produces the relaxation in the work. He's never been allowed to relax, not being a thoroughbred. So he's driven and driven and driven. So can you imagine, 6 years of this? He was definitely taken care of very well by his owner, and his owner obviously didn't want him to break down, so he took great care with this horse. And I'm very careful about the horses that I choose because I want to restart him and rehome him, sell him. So I have to be careful that he's not going to come up lame or have some issues, and he doesn't. So as you can see, he's all over the place. He's calm though, but he's looking everywhere. He can't just stand here quietly. If any of you have seen my other videos with Holistic Horse, Ask the Expert, you've seen, my horses and they're half asleep next to me until I ask them to do something. So that's the mindset of calm and relaxation. And right now, the key areas that I want to work on is one, connection, getting him to really see me and engage with me in this round pen. The second would be I want him to start to relax. Relax either in movement or relax standing next to me. This is not relaxation. So he's fidgety, his mind is everywhere. Wherever the mind is, the body will follow. And then I want him to feel ease. I want him to actually be able to tune into my first chakra, which is the chakra for safety, ease, feeling grounded and still. So we're going to work on sending him in, getting his attention. Good boy. So he's going to be sent in through this doorway, just like he is in the stall. Good boy. He's having a hard time checking it out. I'm sure you've seen one of these before. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I'll let him take his time a little bit. He's shutting down a little. He's holding his breath as I tap him with the end of my lead rope to help motivate movement forward. Good boy. I don't mind that he's unsure. That's fine. But at the same time, he has to keep trying and keep focused with me so we can build trust. Good boy. So I like the fact that he turns around. I didn't create that, so it's really nice. So when I do the liberty work when I first meet a horse, I do liberty work because I really want the horse to have some freedom and be able to express themselves and know that they can, meaning if he chooses to leave me, he can. And it also teaches them how to be a responsible partner, that there are consequences to their actions at times, meaning, don't run through me. If you run through me, you might meet the whip in front of you, and then you'll be running through the whip. So this doesn't surprise me that he's going to leave. And there's some horses hollering on our farm right now, so that might be agitating him just a little bit. He's a little up. I'm put a little pressure on him. See if I can't get his attention. So connection equals attention. I'm not here to run him. I'm here to get him to think about me and become engaged and try. Now I'm going to take half of this round pen right now and own it. Good boy, because I don't want to run him. Good boy. I don't want him to think that he has to be on adrenaline right now. And I want him to tune in. Go on. To my intention, which is come here. He'll figure it out. He'll learn. It's his first day. So I don't want to be threatening. That's why I'm going to keep back here, over here. I don't want him to escalate. I want him to feel safe. Good boy. And start to make that connection that's so important to the relationship that I want to build into the work. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy, Billy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Oh, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet boy. So he hasn't licked and chewed. And remember, in all of my videos, I talk so much about that licking and chewing and how important it is. The lick and chew tells you the horse is processing and that they understand the information that you've given them. And if he doesn't lick and chew, then he's tight. He's tight mentally, and he's defensive perhaps, fearful. So the lick and chew, see how he keeps looking around? We want him to really relax. So I'm going to work on just backing him up. It's all new for him. And see how, this information for me, right? So there's your consequence. You get a little tag on the butt and you get to move. So he's going to have to start thinking, I'm exercising this thoroughbred's left brain instead of his right brain. Because he's been living in his right brain. That's his adrenaline when he races. Good boy. He keeps looking through me, so I'm just going to tap him, move him out. Good boy, we got a lick and a chew. So I'm allowing him to make the mistakes. Mistake being, you can't keep blowing me off and avoiding me. I'm here, you have to see me. So we can start to develop trust. I'm very consistent. Good, good boy. Lots of repetition, that helps. Good boy, Billy, good boy. Good, good boy. Yeah, there's a good lick and chew. Good boy, yeah. And see how high his head is? I mean, my gosh, we all know these racehorses aren't allowed to relax. They want them jacked up on adrenaline. And that's how they run so well. Good boy, buddy. So, shh, you're okay. Good boy, yeah, good boy, good. We'll work on that, because if you're going to use this tool, he can't be afraid of it. Good boy, good boy, good. Good boy, yeah. So the whip becomes an extension of me. Good boy, yeah, good. Good boy, yeah, good. Good boy. So in my practice, in my method of getting a horse to join me and hook on, especially with one eye, his left eye or the right, I'm going to keep pulling backwards in hopes that he will follow me with his eye and his body. But for him to give me 100% of his attention, he has to really trust me, doesn't he? Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good. Good boy. I'm just going to interrupt that. Good. Good boy. There you go. Good. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good. Yeah, good boy. Good. his muscle. The camera can see how thick his neck is from racing and all the tension that he holds in his neck, how tight he is. He does not have a nice filled out top line here at all. He's hollowed out right in here. Good boy. Yeah. Good. Good boy, Billy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Yep, so see how he freezes and he held his breath? So right now, the purpose of bringing my energy up is one, to interrupt him from freezing and not paying attention to me, and two, to help him start to feel okay with pressure, because pressure has not been positive, not for these racehorses. And when he looks at me, I back up, I back off, I make sure that I'm breathing and I'm relaxed, that I present everything he's looking for, which is to feel safe and comfortable. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow him to blow me off. So he wants to come in, but he's not sure, because I've raised my energy and I've been particular and corrected him and say, you can't just keep blowing me off. So I'm actually going to keep the whip moving a little bit. Good boy, until he can become comfortable with that and realize that the whip is not going to hurt him, because he is afraid of the whip. They all are, in different, good boy, different degrees. Good boy. Now, it's really important not to be threatening to him. So that's why I'm keeping my space. Good boy. When he's ready, he'll figure it out. Give him the time. We can be so forceful and so direct line with our horses. Good boy. Good. He'll figure out that I'm not going to hurt him when he's ready. Good boy. So every time he looks at me, I stop and I pause and give him that release he's looking for, that comfort as well. Good boy. Yeah. This is really important if you're going to work in a round pen with these racehorses and with a whip, because they've just been taught to fear the whip. Good boy. So I don't do any kind of desensitizing. Maybe on some level this is desensitizing, but I'm not forcing it on him. This is enough force just being in here in this round pen. As far as the small structure of it, it's not like he has a few acres or even more space. I'm just want him to start to associate a positive experience eventually with this whip. And the positive will show up when I can hug him like I was at the standstill, and he can feel that energy and that love. Now, if he's going to blow me off, I'm going to pick it up. Let's go. So now he's had some time. So let's just take it up a notch until he asks me what the question. And the question is when he can look at me with 2 eyes and 2 ears and stand still. That tells me he has enough courage to try to meet me. So he's got to work through all of this. This is part of the rehabilitation. I can't begin training a horse when he's so worried about energy and pressure and the whip and being corrected. I talk a lot about this in my other free training videos, so I'm not going to get into depth behind. being corrected, and how so many people, trainers, overcorrect their horses until the horse becomes an unconfident learner. So right now he's in his right brain. This is what makes them crazy. It's what makes them dangerous, these guys, and so unpredictable, but that's also what makes them run. So he needs to start thinking. I'm going to start working that left side of his brain and get him to start thinking. So if he can't engage with me, I'll take it up and I'll try some different strategies to get him to connect. And the connection piece is when the eye connects and the body connects, and he looks at me and he hooks on. Oh, he says it's much easier to stay out there. Let's go. I'm going to keep changing direction. Good boy. The more he changes direction, the more he has to think about his feet. And I have an opportunity to get him to turn in. So he won't turn, he'll turn in with his left eye or his right eye, but he won't turn in with his left eye. And the left side is the traditional side for mounting and handling. Good boy. As soon as he gives me that left eye, he runs though. But he'll give me his right eye because it has less negative experiences. Good boy. Good. And that's why I keep smooching, and I smooch with a lot of energy, because he has to get used to energy. Energy's pressure. Intention's powerful. And he has to come to realize that that is not going to hurt him, that I have something to say. It's just, good boy, my actions, good boy, yeah, good boy, good. Good boy, buddy, yeah, there you go. Good boy, yeah, good. So what I don't want to do is run him in here. I don't want to trigger him and so that he starts to become an adrenaline junkie, which is what he's used to being on the track. I want him thinking. Good. And participating. That side's really hard for him. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good. If he gets stuck or refuses to move on from where he is, good boy. I will put more pressure on him to get him out of that, to wake him up. Hi. So here's the horseman's handshake. So right now he's learning to come when I call him through my mind, my heart, my body. Good. So this is the first layer of connection. And the most important, you have to have this in order to get that horse to hook on even more. The joining. And there you go. The head's starting to lower. He's starting to get a softer look in his eye. Good boy. And this is his tough side, the left eye. Good. But look how nice his trot's getting. It's getting much more rhythmic and relaxed. So remember what I said? I'm going to look for what? Connection, relaxation in his movement, and then we're going to be able to start to find ease and comfort with me. And that's the mindset I want to create for this guy, in hopes that he can relax himself. He doesn't crib all the time, but he does crib. Good boy. I mean, my gosh, 6 years of never being able to turn your brain off, you know, your adrenaline. That's PTSD. That is post-traumatic stress disorder. But I can help him. That's my job. That's what I do. We'll start to release more endorphins and override and help to heal. So I'm going to keep loving on him. Good. Good boy. Good. Good boy, Billy. Good. We made progress. Lele is not going to help you. Thanks, Ledge. Nope, that horse is not going to help you. I'm your comfort, not him. So my smooch has a lot of pack, a lot of pack and a lot of punch. I'm saying right now, I want you. Come here. Good. Good boy. Yeah. I'm being very assertive and very clear. I'm more important than that horse. He's become buddy sour. Good. So he'll hook on like this, but where is his eye? It's not on me. He's in front of me. So that's not the kind of hooking on I'm talking about, because any horse will follow you. They're natural followers. What I'm looking for is that he can give me his focus, his complete focus, and he can also give me either eye. And when he does turn into me, that he comes to me and he is relaxed, good boy, and that he can lower his head. Good boy. He's getting a lower head set already. Good boy. Yeah, good. 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 There you go. Sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good. Good boy, Billy. Good boy. Good. Good. Much better. Much better. Yeah. Good boy. We still need to get you to lick and chew. Yes, we do. Don't walk through me. Good boy. Good boy. I know. I'm very well aware that when you put pressure on you guys, you go through it. He needs to learn to move away from it. Good boy. Good. And not be afraid. Good boy. So right now I just went to push him out and he stepped in, but this time he didn't try to push through me. He came forward to seek reassurance and security. So I just know this because I've been doing this for so long. So I want to keep reassuring that. It was different this time when he looked at me with two eyes in my eyes and he's like, I'm not ready to leave right now. So there's that low headset I'm looking for. And the lick and chew. So that was quite a moment we had. And there's my feel and timing. You have to really slow yourself down and pay attention to the subtleties and the conversation as well as the quality of what you're looking for. Good boy. You know, I want to do the opposite of what he's used to. I need to reprogram and repattern this brain, the chemistry, literally. So he starts to release, again, those endorphins and not the adrenaline. And you can rub on me. He's probably never been able to rub. That's sweet. Oh, he's so gentle. Oh, you are a sweetheart. I'll have to, I think a bug got in there. I'll have to fix that, you know, flush it out. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's probably sweat too. But look at his eye. Can you see his eye? Can you get close into that eye? Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Now every horse is different. I have two other thoroughbreds off the track that I rescued 2 years ago that I'm keeping. One is damaged for life and the other one's sound. She'll be great dressage, beautiful. But one raced and won. And the filly, the mare now, she never qualified because she wasn't fast enough. But they did enough damage. I mean, neither one of those horses you could put a whip around him for a long time. You could not. I mean, at least this horse, Billy, good boy, is not afraid of the whip. I mean, he's been hit, but not like my other two were. And they were much more up, hyper alert, hypersensitive. So a lot of this, it's not just the racing that destroys their mind, the chemistry that it produces, the adrenaline. It also depends on how they're trained. And I have to say, from what I've seen, his former owner, trainer, took really good care of him. Best he could, emotionally and physically. This is really nice, because not all thoroughbreds off the track are going to be this quiet. And the one that I have that's broken down, that's, oh, your eye is watering, that's broken down and healing beautifully, and he'll make a nice trail horse, Joey. Oh my gosh, he had so many issues, but they had jacked him up on so many drugs that it took months for him just to purge, and then he went down on several occasions because of he had foundered in his feet from the stress, the impact. He had horrible feet. This one has beautiful feet. I had his shoes pulled and he got trimmed on Monday and the other day. And so, you know, this other horse of mine, Racehorse, had horrible feet, lots of trauma physically, and then they jacked him up on a bunch of testosterone and adrenaline. They made him very aggressive. That's all right, I'm gonna call him back. So here we go. All I had to do was now back up. Take the pressure off. So that is really it. That's gonna be it for Billy today. That's all I want, to come in here and get him to really hook on. And how he hooks on and how he shows up is everything. It's the quality of the work, the purpose. Is his head lower? Is his eye more relaxed? Is he more at ease? And can he connect with me and give me his focus? And again, I'm going to be working on really stretching out this muscle with the free lunge and the lunge to the ride. This is wonderful. I want him to see me. I don't want him to be with the other horses right now. Oh, you're such a love. So thank you. Please feel free to leave comments, ask questions. Please help yourself to my website. There's lots of DVDs and educational material, and my YouTube channel has a ton of free videos that will go into more detail about this process, as well as my DVDs. May you always be one with your horse. Thank you.